Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new California Lottery $10 Winter Magic Multiplier ticket. This is part of the October 2024 series of tickets, came out in California a little over a week ago. And this one is a number match game, and there are three symbols you can find. There's a roll of cash for an instant win, and then there is a $100 burst and a $200 burst. And then up here, there is a multiplier spot where you can multiply your winnings by 1, 2, 5, or 10 times. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the California Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.61, as well as the cash odds. And it does look like you can win anywhere from $10 up to $1 million. The only thing really that stands out is that the odds of winning the $1 million prize are like 3 times too long. I mean, a $1 million prize on a $10 ticket ought to have odds close to 1 in a million. And so this is the California Lottery, taking what should be 3 jackpots and just making 1 jackpot out of it. So that's kind of cheap. Now, we do need to mention taxes in California for any prize over $5,000. They're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view the top 2 prizes. So instead of what we see here on the screen, I'm going to view these as $19,000 and then $760,000 for the top prize. And with those adjusted prize amounts, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 72 and 73%. So this exceeds the minimum 70% payout that we look for on all tickets. So we'll see how it compares to other $10 tickets as we go through the video, but we do need to mention that the 72% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see 72% payout on this game. And so what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes does happen here at the $100 prize level. So, if you are playing this game, when you do win on it, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $10 and $100. And there is a split there at the $100 prize level. It's about 93 to 7. So the large majority, 93% of these $100 prizes will fall here in the bottom of the prize structure where average folks are winning. The other 7%, though, are going to join the rest of these prizes to make up the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that only about 1 in every 361 tickets has a top 1% prize on it, which means you are in $3,610 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's important information to note if you are thinking about playing the game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 64 and 65%. This is also well above the minimum 60% payout that we look for bottom 99% of prizes. And so this is going to feel, it might feel even a little better than average. I don't know, 64% isn't bad for, the people who are losing on the ticket. Now here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in California $10 tickets. And we see the Winter Magic Multiplier data point all the way over here on the right. So just like with the $5 ticket, there have been 2 decreases in a row for the $10 tickets. And, this recent decrease is not as drastic as the other one, but still, you're losing value on your tickets. And whenever I see this, I always suggest don't play the ticket, because with every ticket you buy, you are communicating approval of what your state lottery is doing, and you don't want to communicate approval in a situation like this where they're taking value away. Instead, you want to communicate, hey, we see what you're doing. We don't like what you're doing. We don't deserve for our tickets to have value taken out, and we're not going to buy them when you do that. And I think that's really the only way you're going to get the values back up, is by not buying the tickets. Now, if you are playing $10 tickets in California, the $10 tickets, they're not great. The one ticket that I personally might consider buying is the mystery crossword right here. As a matter of fact, if you are buying $10 tickets in California, the best tickets for each column are highlighted in green here. So if you are playing for overall value, mystery crossword does have the best value of any $10 ticket in California, and this is one that I would consider getting. If you are playing for odds, the $100 million mega cash has the best odds. If you are a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, 50 or 100 has the most money at the bottom of the prize structure for average folks. And then if you're more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, multiplier craze has the most money at the top, but the payout's not really good on that one. And then we are keeping track of top prizes over here as well. Now here on this page, we are ranking California $10 tickets based on overall payout. $72.99 puts Winter Magic Multiplier right in the middle of this list. So again, it's not the worst ticket we've seen come out of California, but we've definitely seen some better ones. And like I said before, I think Mystery Crossword is really the only ticket that I would be interested in, because when you get down to 74%, that's not that great for a $10 ticket. So yep, I would just be sticking with this top ticket here. Now here on this page, we're ranking based on that bottom 99% payout. So this is friendliness to the average player. Here, Winter Magic Multiplier is in 5th place overall. So like I said, I think this will feel like a little bit above average ticket for the average player, the people who are not hitting the top prizes. But one thing that I did want to mention is that when you compare this Christmas ticket to last Christmas ticket, it's the same as far as bottom 99% payout, but it is a little bit less. It has a little bit less value. So I do notice things like that, because what this tells me is that the California lottery is slowly pulling back, and they're trying to make as much money off of you as they possibly can. And I hate to see that happening, even when it's in small increments like that. Now here on this page, we get to compare $10 tickets across states. The top 35 $10 tickets are on the screen here. And so what we see here is that I think we have 2 California tickets on this list, Mystery Crossword and then $1,000 loaded. So what this means is that California is not really that competitive when it comes to, what especially Georgia and Massachusetts are doing. And Massachusetts in particular, Massachusetts really shows all the other states how it's done. They regularly put out $10 tickets at 80% payout, which is really, really good. And it just blows every other state away, including California. And we really want to pay attention to the top of the list here. The best $10 ticket we've seen did come out of Massachusetts. It was called Monopoly Doubler, had an 81% payout. And we have to ask the question, if Massachusetts can put out a $10 ticket at 81% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why is California putting out $10 tickets at 72% payout? That is over 8 percentage points less than what Massachusetts did with Monopoly Doubler. And 8% is a massive amount of money when you think about how many tickets go into just one scratch game. One scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. Multiply that by the $10 price tag, and that's $100 million wrapped up in just one scratch game. And 8% of $100 million, of course, is $8 million that the Massachusetts Lottery put into the hands of its players on this Monopoly Doubler game, that the California Lottery is stealing from its players on this Winter Magic Multiplier ticket. So Merry Christmas. California is stealing your money. So I hate to see scratch players get taken advantage of, but that's exactly what California is doing with this new Winter Magic Multiplier ticket. Now here on this page, we are comparing across states for the bottom 99% payout. So these are the friendliest tickets to the average player. And you can see Winter Magic Multiplier did make this list in 19th place overall. So, pretty relatively friendly ticket to the average player. We have seen better, but there are a ton that are worse. And so, yeah, even though this isn't the greatest overall ticket, it's going to feel better than it is, which to me is a little bit of a, like a just lowball kind of thing to do to the players to make the ticket seem better than it really is. Now here on this page, this is to give a little bit more context as to how low the payout is on this Winter Magic Multiplier ticket. The best $2 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia. It had 75% payout. That's over 2 percentage points more than what you're getting from a $10 ticket in California. Best $5 ticket we've seen also came out of Georgia, 77% payout. That's almost 5 full percentage points more than what you're getting from a $10 ticket in California. This doesn't make sense. It's completely backwards. You should never have cheaper tickets that have higher payouts than more expensive tickets, even if it is across state lines. It just shouldn't happen. California should be embarrassed of this. They should be ashamed, and they should be apologetic for giving their customers tickets that are way less valuable than they should be. Now, here on this page are the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. There are plenty of $10 tickets on this list. They're all just from Massachusetts. So we need some of these other states to step it up and be competitive with Massachusetts. If they're not going to, then what's holding us back from just buying Massachusetts tickets, finding a scratcher from Massachusetts that we like and trust, and just buy the best $10 tickets we can? That's what I would recommend doing. Now, here on this page are the top 36 tickets for the bottom 99% payout, 64%, even though it's, a little bit above average, not really close at all to making this top 36 list. We've had some really friendly tickets come out, at different price points, $2, $5, $10. They're all over the place here. But that's about it for the California Lottery $10 Winter Magic Multiplier ticket. It's not one that I would be interested in. You've got a pretty low payout. The payout has decreased 2 months in a row. That's a red flag for sure. On the bright side, it is a relatively friendly ticket to the average player. So, I would be playing that one ticket, the crossword ticket. That's the only one that I would be playing from California. Other than that, I'm playing Massachusetts tickets. So anyways, that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.